What's up?
Hey, what's up, dude? I'm gonna drop some dope-ass bars for you.
That is going to be lit.
She don't feel shit. She got hand tools on some real shit. Nothing you can't do. I wonder what would Jack do? Check this out. One night, fucking some bad black dudes, and she comes back covered in whack tattoos, tits hanging out, fucking ass crack too. Dad send this bitch back to Kathmandu before she moves in with the Crack Shack crew. They swallow one of the spooks like Pac-Man goo. She's got breath you can catch a contact through. Got a kiss like a goddamn combat move. I got rid of my contacts too. No more glasses. I finally got LASIK. Let me just get a good look at you like, damn girl, you're actually kinda basic. Can't believe you said you was a 9 only to find the bitch ain't even fine. What the fuck? Quit lying, you're a 1.5 at best. Same level as he or Klein in a dress. But I digress. Can you even read between the lines? Well, honey, my penis size is no reason to be declined. Cause heck, if even Ethan Ralph, who's a flaming faggot about 3'5" with arms outstretched, can get fucked in such a way to avoid stretch, it's not too far-fetched. And I'm sure you can make an exception after this next one. God damn it, I wonder what would Jack do?
Hot town, Carson City.
With my nigger, Jack Murphy and
Been down, isn't it a pity? Doesn't seem to be a shadow in Park City. Been down.
Let me introduce you to a friend now. Don't tell me that you're too afraid now, cause that would be a pity.
Welcome to Condor. She's still sucking off black dicks while still paying the bills and still making them ill. Prostitute tactics, giving them full access to practice. Get the feel of no prophylactics. What that means is no glove, no rubber, no plastic. Brother, don't say you love her. You're passing, you don't cuddle, you fuck her and that's it. I was broke, I was hopelessly hopeless. With my last check, bought a couple dildos. Just love that feeling of plugging my hole. Just hope that nobody notable knows this. Can't fuck a bitch, then you might as well be one. $800, no refunds. As you probably gathered, I just wrote this for Jack, but what can I say? Nigger can't rap.
Hot town, Carson City.
With my nigger, Jack Murphy and
It isn't getting pity. Doesn't seem to be a shadow in Park City. Been down.
let me introduce you to a friend now. Don't tell me that you're too afraid now, cause that would be a pity.
Welcome to Condor.
Hot town,
I like that.
Carson City.
With my nigger, Jack Murphy and
Been down, isn't it a pity? Doesn't seem to be a shadow in Park City. Been down.
let me introduce you to a friend now. Don't tell me that you're too afraid now, cause that would be a pity. Jack, my nigga, take it away.
You have it in you to be the most disgusting person.
Welcome to Condor.
You just need to apply yourself.
Big dick energy.
Stop it. No,
Welcome to Condor.
you got a fucking phone. Has a camera. Point that camera in your ass.
Welcome to Condor.
You need to win every fucking moment. Period. That's how we live here.
I love my girlfriend. I'm totally fine with dudes jacking off to pictures of her on the internet. If you are upset by me admitting this, listen the fuck up. I love my girl so fucking bad. I let her squeeze her tit for 50 cents. I don't get mad. I just have some mommy issues. She has problems with her dad. So I grabbed a box of tissue. Say hello there, Mr. Hand. Oh man. I'm totally familiar with masturbation from dudes who are fascinated by cam whores living with a cancer patient. This shit's pretty basic. You just gotta fucking embrace it and be the man of the house. For example, listen to this shit I'm facing. No more kissing without first asking for permission. Ian, get yo bitch ass in that kitchen. Ian, listen, Ian. She's always on OnlyFans, so I bought a gold subscription so I can see how much of her pussy, tits, and ass I'm missing. Oh my gosh, I love my girl so fucking bad. But why she spread her legs and take this dick inside of her bed? What the fuck? You know what? I've seen enough of that crap. Time to file a DMCA. Hey, just call me mundane mad. Damn, bitch. Look at all of this damage. OnlyFans, bitch. Catch my bitch on Only fucking fans. Drop your pants, bitch. Scoop your dick inside your fucking hands quick. iCups gives not a shit. You nut over his stupid bitch. OnlyFans, hit the switch. Grab your wallet. Click, click, click. Get the camera. Click, click, click. Out come the dick pics. I respect the tricks. Love my bitch. Much respect. All she's doing is showing her tits. So dudes out there can lick, 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 lick. Lick your smartphone, lick your laptop, lick your fingers, yeah, it figures that she licks this nigger's black cock. Ian, ain't you meant to be some kind of cop? Cause from what I'm seeing, you ain't protecting fucking jack squat. So for the next content cop, my girl kiss inside of a cup, and I'll drink it up like a good little cop. Yummy, delicious, mommy. I love my bitch, but she's gotta earn her own fucking money. Yeah, I'll give you a kiss. Mwah. Now, take everything from me, being a pathetic. It's not easy, but as long as she's charging me for that puss, my girl will never leave me. Think I'm lying, don't believe me? Not sure she enjoys being with a fucking half-blind, bald-headed faggot in a beanie. Yes, I could probably learn a thing or two from leafy fag. Like when it's time to fuck off permanently, cause all I do is repeat. If you got a weak chin, get the fuck out of that ring. I'll leave the bitch everything. Go to the store and buy a ring. God damn, bitch, look at all this. Damn, yeah. OnlyFans, bitch. Catch my bitch on Only fucking fans. Drop your pants, bitch. Scoop your dick inside your fucking hands quick. iCups gives not a shit, you nut over his stupid bitch. OnlyFans, hit the switch. Grab your wallet, click, click, click. Get the camera, click, click, click. Out come the dick pics. I respect the tricks, pay the price. Respect. All she does is spread her legs so dudes out there can jizz. And I don't mind. Because, quite frankly, I'm a fucking degenerate piece of shit. I don't care. Fuck it.
Ian, I-Dub, you are beta. Beta. What? Beta. You're beyond yourself.
Welcome back, everybody, to Crows of Judgment. How you guys doing tonight? Give me a second. Sorry, my wife is literally standing behind me, holding our cat over my head, demanding that I put our cat on camera because she doesn't see that I don't have the camera on. He doesn't. No. See, she's got her claws out, and she's trying to jump out of your arms, and holding her like right next to my head. I have a feeling she's gonna jump on top of my face. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Dude, she is literally. Okay, if they heard that, sure. All right, everybody. Okay, all right. Let's let's get started tonight. All right. There was a reason why I started with Mr. iCucks for the night, and so Comic Cop posted this to Twitter, and I was like, he's just turned into this irredeemable shit stain. It's really annoying. I want to be clear about this, right? All the shit that iDubbbz built his entire platform off of, he is in the process of telling everybody that it was wrong, that it wasn't funny, that it makes him cringe, that he's upset about what he had done. That he was basically becoming Keemstar. Okay, like if he really feels that way, that's cool and everything, but like, my dude, the only reason like people were fans of his, apparently he's saying that all of that was wrong and bad, and he's. Can you just imagine iDubbbz getting fucking lectured and iDubbbz is being lectured while his OnlyFans whore girlfriend sits there nodding her head along, and Ethan Klein is the one lecturing this fucking sack of crap. I want to think of a creative insult for this guy. Like, how pathetic do you need to be, right? I'm not even going to do the whole, oh man, this is everything that you stood against. I don't even give a shit, right? Like, even if you weren't the edgelord, just what 5-6 years ago, even if you weren't, I mean, yeah, dude, like, have your balls recoiled like into your stomach or something? It's embarrassing. It's flat out fucking embarrassing. And don't get me wrong, right? Like, look, I'm only calling his girlfriend an OnlyFans whore because I know it's the sort of thing that would piss that guy off, right? Like, dude, if you really love her and you don't like people insulting her, like, I get it, okay? You can like not be such. Oh, he doesn't exude confidence. I get he boxes and everything, but when you look at him, right? Like when you look at him, you're just like, this guy just ain't a threat. I'm not trying to be a dick, but he just isn't. So I don't know, man. I really, it's sad. It's sad. It's pathetic. You had this once great guy who is where he is at for reasons that he is currently saying are wrong and are bad. His know-nothing OnlyFans or girlfriend is also admonishing him, along with Ethan Klein, who is just as fake and stupid and generic as you can possibly fucking get. And iCux is just sitting there like a good boy, just nodding his head along. Yes, I was very bad, Ethan. Yes, I'm very ashamed of myself, Ethan. I was very bad, Ethan. You are right, Ethan. Wow. Fucking wow. Fucking wow. That's, oh man. All right, let's and it's funny though. Content Cop was like his big hit series, and you know, iDubbbz went after everybody with it, and I'm sure Ethan Klein didn't fucking care about it when he went after people Ethan Klein didn't like. But you know, he did it about people that Ethan liked too, and that was the bad part. You know, I got to be very clear, right? And you know, I try not to get super duper political, at least not this early into a stream. But I really want to make this point. Nah, I'm gonna move off of it. Maybe I'll save it for later. Let's just play this clip of iCux being a good little boy.
But like Ian and how he feels about how he wants to put himself on the internet has changed.
Mm-hmm. But I think that was gonna happen no matter what.
That's what he always says.
Mm-hmm. That had to happen.
Yeah, I think
those videos, like you said now, they were a hit piece, and when you look back at it, you cringe at it.
Absolutely.
It's not something that could have been sustainable, even if you wanted to.
Look, if you didn't change,
you couldn't.
You'd be Keemstar.
Right.
Yeah.
And also.
Yeah.
But like Ian and how he feels about how.
Yeah. So he was always going to change, guys. The things that you actually liked about him, those weren't sustainable. You know, what's embarrassing about all of this shit, right? They're not saying that there's not an audience for it. They're not saying that that's not what his fans actually wanted. They're saying that it's not sustainable, meaning, bro, you had to change or else YouTube was going to kick you off. And iDubbbz said, yeah, I had to, because I want the money too. I want the money. I want the money. I mean, I get it. Everybody wants the money, right? Everybody does. Okay. End of the day, you give someone the choice between having integrity, right? Having some fucking moral fiber, right? And a fully monetizable channel that gets like 1 million views. You know? I would say more than half. More than half. Substantially more than half. Would choose the bits of fame and easy money versus, you know, because like, again, having principles and everything, standing by the shit that you actually say, that all takes a level of maturity, and it takes a level of fortitude that iCucks absolutely lacks. But hey, he gets that premium OnlyFans pussy, and yes, well, everyone's seen it. I mean, he's the only one that doesn't have to actually be a subscriber. I mean, you know, he pays in other ways, but you know, he doesn't actually have to subscribe to see it. So he does have that on you guys. He does actually have that on you guys. But good on you, man. Good on you. I won't even say how the mighty have fallen. This is fucking pathetic. Gosh, it's sad. It really is. The Klein relationship was probably the bigger mistake. Man. I don't understand why this changes the norm. Look, here's the reason why. Because YouTube isn't going to allow them to monetize his videos, right? He's going to run into all these issues. He's going to run into all these problems when he's not going to be able to monetize Content Cop, right? I mean, look, YouTube put policies in place specifically to shut down content like Content Cop, right? It's not that there's no audience for it. It's not that there aren't people that are clamoring for that shit. It's that YouTube stepped in and said, hey, when you have 1 million subscribers, we're gonna make sure nobody can say mean things about you anymore. And YouTube said, we will do that. And the YouTubers who were, you know, who had already made it, said, oh yes, YouTube, whatever you say, sir. Yes, thank you, sir. Slap my ass some more, sir. Because look, once you've already made it, you don't really give a shit about anybody else. Let's be real. If the channels who actually had influence on the platform actually took a stand against YouTube, then you might see YouTube actually be forced to change its policies. But that's not going to happen, because the people who have influence at YouTube, YouTube has influence over them. The people who like Rich from Review Tech USA, which I'll talk about him in a little bit. You know, they can say whatever they want about, oh, YouTube policy bad, policy not good, bad. What's he do? I'm shutting down Review Tech USA. I'm not making any more videos because YouTube doesn't want me on this platform making this type of content anymore. But please go subscribe to me on RTU streams. Like, I mean, dude, bro, like, I get it. I understand it. I really do. But you have these assholes, like, taking this, like, moral grandstand against YouTube, while also behaving just absolutely shameless every single way, shape, and form. It's pretty impressive, really. I got some smaller stuff I want to talk about first before we jump into that, though. But yeah, I am. What a sad, tiny little man. Okay, so for those of you who don't know who Bill Nye is, I always feel it's kind of sad when you look at Bill Nye and profile picture is it's still an older version from the TV show. Like, it's still older than when he was on TV, I think. But Bill Nye was a TV scientist, and that's cool and everything. And yeah, man, like, I watched his show, and you know, as a kid growing up, hey, you learned some shit. But Bill Nye ain't shit. Oh man, it's actually pretty funny. Anyways, look, this isn't about his scientific credentials. This is just, okay, my wife is black. My wife celebrates Juneteenth, formally called Emancipation Day. But you know, like, it's important to her. And you know, when we moved to Indy from California, she wanted to make sure that, you know, we celebrated it at our new home. So like for me, I get like it got like really super popular after the BLM riots and everything. But like for me, you know, it's kind of like something my wife wanted, right? And I understand it, so I'm cool with it, right? It's something she wants to be a family tradition for us. I say, okay, well, yeah, that makes sense, right? But then, you know, you had the BLM riots and everything, and you had a bunch of this like political theater going on, and you know, whatever you want to say. Look, I have no issues with Juneteenth being a federal holiday. I personally really wish it was called Emancipation Day, because that does sound substantially better. But but like, I see so many people who literally heard about this shit last week, taking to social media like this jackass, and acting as if this is something that he's always done. He's being fucking motherfucker. I swear to God, I'm surprised Bill Nye hasn't come out and told everyone he fucking celebrates Kwanzaa. Again, if you want to celebrate it, feel free. Like, we celebrate it at our house. You know, again, my wife is black. It's important to her. I get that, but I look at this shit. I'm just going like, fuck off. Fuck off. You didn't know about this fucking holiday, right? I like this. Let us celebrate and never forget. Bro, this guy is like, look at him. Bro, he's like 90 something. He is ancient. He is fucking ancient. And he just learned about this fucking holiday. I mean, my God, it stings a little bit. You know, with how they are. It really does. It absolutely does. Just no shame, no comprehension. Just, ugh. So, I think I have a few topics related to the subject of grooming as an activity that is being discussed in the country today. And I don't know what you guys think about situations like this, but this is no joke, one of the creepiest fucking things I have ever seen. And the thing is, this is 100% California, and I only and not just because of what's going on here, but those are San Jose Shark jerseys. So yeah, this is my old stomping grounds and shit. Okay, look, the signs the little girls are holding up, who I'm gonna guess are like, what, 4 years old or something, say proud future lesbian. That's fucking weird, man. That's really fucking weird. And I'm assuming these are the parents of these children, the two dudes, and they just seem just a little too excited for the idea that their little girls will grow up to be lesbians. It is, bro, this shit's creepy. Look at their fucking signs too. We went back and forth for a little. We're having some. This one says proud former lesbian, and I'm like, okay. I honestly don't know what that means. I really don't. Maybe okay. All right. I think I know a way that this dude could be a proud lesbian. They were they were born a biological male, then they were sexually attracted to women, and then they decided to change their pronouns to feminine pronouns, she, her, making them a woman. Therefore, that made them a lesbian. But then they realized that actually they were attracted to dudes all along, and I'm being such a dick. Okay. Alright, like, this one, this dude's side, I don't think I can say it on stream, because I think it's like one of those no words, because it's still considered a slur. But it says, we heart, and then the D word for lesbian. I know that there we go. There's Steve coming in at the end. What the fuck is happening there? Normal woman walking by. Bro, this photo's got like everything. This is like the one. Look. They're like, yeah, cheer on the little future lesbians. Fucking Christ, and the woman's like, what the fuck? It's fucking weird, right? It's really weird. Like, there are all these like red flags going off in my head here. So I'm like, you got these two kind of like just way too excited people. That seem to be pushing their kids to be lesbian, right? Which there's nothing wrong if you are, but like, I thought it wasn't a fucking choice. I thought it wasn't a fucking choice. I thought they either are or they aren't. How do you have a proud future? Oh man, there are just so many weird things. But like, I really hope that these girls growing up learn to sweep their room for hidden cameras, because if these are the parents, oh my god, just absolutely not. Okay. I have Ezra Miller's face in the thumbnail, but I'll be real with you guys. Ezra Miller is not a really main topic. Over here, instead, it's the Ezra Miller fan base. And I don't personally care about whether or not someone misgenders Ezra Miller. I really don't care. I understand that he is only being used so far, in the sense that it hasn't gone to trial, he hasn't been arrested. We know that he was taunting the police who were trying to serve him a protective order. But what we can prove is that Ezra Miller met a 12-year-old girl. Ezra Miller flew that girl out when she was 14 to go to his set for Fantastic Beasts. Ezra Miller continued to fly her out, buy her gifts, and now that individual is 18 now. The parents have filed for a protective order, and Ezra Miller is off in the wind, taunting the cops until he shut down his Instagram. So I don't care if you misgender this person, because I was told by all these trans activists that if you misgender someone, you're dehumanizing them. And you know, when it's a pedophile, I don't see them as human beings. So this is actually quite easy for me. But I also don't feel the need to go out of my way to insert that into every conversation. I mean, look, I will say this. I think Ezra Miller is just a guy. A mentally unwell guy that is sexually attracted to children and willing to abuse them. And I think that when you have somebody who is that disgusting, that they would absolutely hide behind the shield that is the alphabet soup to protect themselves from criticism. I mean, look, one thing I want to be clear, and this is something I think is really important. When people fought for gay rights way back when, and we're talking about like not super, like 70s and everything. 70s. The argument is that, you know, they're the same as anyone else. Okay. I consider this more of like a moral issue. If we're discussing children being abused, and you go out of your way to make a whole statement about how people are being transphobic by misgendering the child abuser, you're not like everybody else. You're literally not. You can't. You're like nobody else because the kid comes first. The kid comes first, right? The identity argument is 100% secondary in a scenario in which we're discussing a grown adult abusing children. If that's not clear, okay. Because let's be real. There are plenty of people within the LGBTQIA community that are completely disgusted by some of the other shit that you see going on. Child drag shit, for one. And I don't know if it's that they're like a minority of people on the left, or if it's you just have such a strong vocal minority that is bullying everybody else into keeping their fucking mouth shut. What I will say is I don't personally care which one it is. Children are being abused. They come first. And if I have to label the whole, all of you, pedophiles until you get through your fucking heads that the children come first and your bullshit semantic arguments about what you identify as come like so second to that. That's how I feel anyways. Because, I mean, I remind you in the Ezra Miller situation, children, allegedly, are being abused. The accusation comes from the parents of an individual who was 12 years old when they met Ezra Miller and is still hanging out with him today and defending him vehemently and saying, no, he has not groomed me at all. My parents just don't understand what we have. I'm sorry, I threw that part in at the end there. Yeah. Like, the other accusation, it comes from his name, right? These aren't like random wackadoos. These are not like bigots or anything. The neighbor, they say their child is non-binary, much like Ezra Miller claimed. So this is not some like bigot that just wants to take a shot at Ezra Miller while he's weakened down. Ezra Miller is an absolutely deplorable, disgusting, man, I don't know if I have enough adjectives to describe this just mongoloid of fucking trash that is Ezra Miller. Now, Ezra Miller has reportedly been fired. Actually, I did a video on our alternate channel, Comic Crow, because I'm having fun with it. But I did a video about this and said reportedly Ezra Miller has been fired. And by that I mean Warner Brothers is not going to move forward with any future Flash projects featuring Ezra Miller. However, they still plan to release Flashpoint, and they're hoping that not as many people hear about the stories, and then they can address them after they drop his movie. Now, to me, you've got this guy playing a superhero in a movie that, let's be real, is going to have a lot of kids going to see it. I can think of nothing more morally repugnant. Not in this situation. Like what the fuck? It's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. Infinite. I'm glad I hired the time to see was the Flash. Like the Flash is. I see people going like, oh, I really hope Grant Gustin will come in and play the character. And yeah, I mean that'd be cool, but like, I really hope DC just crashes and burns at this point, because again, this whole situation did not need to happen. Everything going on right now, it did not need to occur. I'm not saying I'm a fan of DC or anything like that. I'm not a fan of Warner Brothers. I think that they made terrible decision after terrible decision after terrible decision. But the thing is, none of them needed to happen. None of them needed to happen. But they're idiots. So it did. But they're idiots. So it did. Alright. I want to jump into... Okay. Fun. Alright, I'm probably gonna do another video on the alt channel talking about the Lightyear movie, but like this shit here, which I thought was fucking old. Chris Evans says homophobic Lightyear critics will die off like dinosaurs. And this from Deadline, 2 days later. Lightyear getting stepped on by the dinosaurs at weekend box office as Jurassic World Dominion sees 57 million plus. It's just a funny headline in relation to the other one. But like, let's talk about the Lightyear movie and this idea of homophobic critics. I have no clue what the Lightyear movie is about. I just know that there's a same-sex kissing scene in it. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know they made a Pixar movie? Pixar? Is it Pixar? I fucking don't know. Did you know that? Yeah, whatever. Fuck this joke. But I knew about that. I didn't know anything else about the movie. And the thing is, I like Toy Story. I'm willing to give a spin-off Buzz Lightyear movie a shot. I mean, I watched the Buzz Lightyear cartoon I don't know if I watched it growing up or if I watched it when I was already a teenager, but I remember they used to be on the Disney Channel, or one of the Disney. I enjoyed it. So I mean, like, I'm the guy who'd be willing to give it a shot, but like, anytime I saw a trailer for the movie, which it wasn't too often. I don't watch cable anymore. But anytime I saw a trailer for the movie, I didn't know shit about it. Anytime I Googled the fucking movie, all I saw were articles talking about the same-sex kiss scene. Like, I don't care. Like, I genuinely don't fucking care. I couldn't figure out any reason to go see this fucking movie. And then I find out later, Tim Allen isn't even playing Buzz Lightyear. It's fucking this asshole Chris Evans. Why? Just so many baffling fucking decisions. But I've heard the movie is doing just awful. I wish I'd say it's to me. But it isn't to be expected. The movie would just do awful. I guess Disney feels like they can just hammer these films out and they will have to make money because the franchise, right? Because the franchise is so strong. Look, a movie about a space cadet ranger? That sounds risky, except it's connected to Toy Story. Oh, man. Nice to see them losing some money, though. I think they deserve it. But while we're on the subject of Disney World employee who thought he was talking to a kid said age is just a number and said he'd be honored to take her virginity, officials say. And I guess we have a whole lineup of various individuals. Oh, okay. I'm gonna bring in GG Evan. You're in the chat. How you doing, buddy? GG, can you hear me? I can hear you clicking. Well, when you figure it out. Okay, so I'm not really surprised, honestly. It makes sense that the company that stood against the idea that parents should be notified about what the teachers are telling their kids. It makes sense that those individuals employ much pedos. Like, here's what I want to be clear about, right? Pedos, groomers, people that are willing to abuse children are evil, right? Evil people are willing to co-opt any type of movement if it means getting them what they want. I don't know how to on that. Now, speaking of protecting kids, this is breaking. Multiple officers were inside Robb Elementary School with rifles, and at least one ballistic shield at 11:52 a.m. The day of the shooting, new video and other evidence shows they didn't enter the classroom for another 58 minutes. 58 minutes more soon via Statesman and AB. This is really fucked. This is really screwed up. So again, this is just showing you like the cops aren't always good. The cops do not prevent crimes from happening. They punish people who break the law. I mean, sometimes they do. Sometimes they do protect people. But, I mean, look at what happened here. Just on every level. And man, it's still sad. It really is. Absolutely. Okay. I saw this on Twitter today from G4 TV. Gina doesn't count. Who is the greatest fictional villain of all time? And as you can see here, every credit goes to Lucasfilm. It's Darth Vader. Who could they be referring to when they said Gina? Who could it be? Chat. Everybody in chat. Who do you think G4 TV was referring to when they said that Gina doesn't count as the greatest fictional villain? Come on, chat. I know you can think about that. What's up, Gigi?
Not much. I heard you were going over the Buzz Lightyear and Jurassic Park movie and thought I'd comment.
Oh, I just moved on from it.
Well, it was just quick.
Okay, we're here, Crow.
Oh shit, son.
Hold on, Steve's coming in a sec.
Okay, well, I'll move over to talking about the review tech thing here in just a quick second.
Hello, it's me, Steve. I'm here.
All right. Look. I just
holy shit,
guys. This is probably like the greatest fucking troll bait I've ever seen. Let me share my screen with you guys.
Review tech.
Oh, I'm gonna pull up the review tech video once. I was like in the middle of talking about this thing here, but it's literally just this screenshot. So, G4 TV posted this image, and all it is Darth Vader, and it says, "Who is the greatest fictional villain of all time?" Right?
Okay.
And then up here, it says, Gina doesn't count.
Bruh.
Oh, okay, alright. I know what you're thinking, Redsky. I know what you're thinking, but you're wrong. This was 100% bait, and everybody fell for it. I gotta give G4 TV credit here, because they've been getting clowned on like crazy, but they actually pulled off like a successful, this is really good. This is really good bait, and people took it. Okay, watch Data Racer post all of the harassment Gina Carano was getting, right? And saying G4 TV complains about toxic fandom, then promotes the bullying of Gina for checks note, voting Republican. Nerdrotic jumped in to say that they suck. Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers let them know they're being ratioed. But as you can see here, it's a totally different Gina.
Oh, is that Alicia Penny?
No.
Gina Darling.
This is Gina Darling, a host for G4 TV.
No, I get it. I see what they did there.
Yeah, right? Dude, this is 100% just meant to bait and troll people. And now when they go ahead and talk about the subject, they can laugh and talk about, look at how outraged they were. We weren't even talking about them. I mean, even
the dude from Smarter Every Day.
Huh?
That is clever.
Is that the dude from Smarter Every Day?
Who?
Who the fuck is that guy? John? This dude?
Yeah, that's Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers.
Dude, Repsion has a beef with him, Steve.
Really?
Or he's trying to start a beef with him over Star Wars.
Oh, that's what he was talking
Yeah,
about.
Repsion wants to fight him.
Nice. What a legend.
Why?
Because Repsion's gay.
Because Repsion is a crackhead now.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, he eats squirrels, Crow.
He eats crows.
And
God.
You're on the menu.
I can't believe he's eating mine.
Do you know that Phil talked about us in that tweet? He was talking about something about crows, like Repsion was, right? Like a week ago. And did you know Phil was talking about us? He said, I agree with you, mate. I don't like crows either. Or Steve's or Sen's, mate.
Isn't Phil
that's
Phil's the fat idiot that you don't like.
Isn't Phil the fat fucking idiot who used to defend Maya and say that no, she's absolutely not pedo and these are all jokes and you guys are just attacking Repsion because you want to attack Repsion. Okay, and then after
looking for Sen's docs for 3 months.
Hold on, and then after Repsion throws Maya to the curb, Lucky Phil comes out the woodwork to say, "Oh, that's right, mate. I was always there for you." No, she. And guys, she's a pedophile too. Did you not know that, mate? I swear to God, these people can.
Phil.
These people all get fucked. I honestly just fucking garbage. Actually, wait, I got something funny for you guys. And it's from a tipster parody account.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's wonderful. Those are my.
Oh yeah, your boy Tippy too.
Yeah, I wonder who this is, but I saw this, and we're gonna talk about Rich anyways. Let's just play this in full.
Hey everybody! Yeah. Skip, dip, flip up. So I take a big ass crap on hundreds of niggers. You know how much I love black people, and I absolutely love big ass black cock in my ass cheeks. But that's just how I feel. You can suck my fucking nuts if you disagree.
Guys,
with me.
it's Pride Month.
That's
Come
what
on,
I
guys.
want. I want to put in a big ass hard black dick in my beautiful pink ass every day, and it's insane. And I absolutely love nuts in my face until I'm unconscious. I want that too. It just felt like 80 gigabytes of ass rape, which, by the way, because fag there is. Because it's getting to the point Activision and Treyvision and Infinity Vision and Blizzard Vision and whoever else is working on the game Vision and the fucking Vision. I like Call of Duty because if I want to play a few multiplayer matches, I could go in and call people nigger, speak gay, and then just get on with my day. Yay. Let me ask you a question. You ever stopped fucking a horse, but that horse just kept trying to come on you over and over?
Yeah,
Shout
actually,
out to Connor.
Can someone like ask Connor if he can?
Wait a minute.
Hit him
Who did he clip into that? The old guy there, was that Walter Brimley?
Oh, we go back.
Over and over and over
Yeah, it is.
and over and over again, to the point that your dog will not shut the fuck up downstairs and keeps barking no matter what. That's what happens. The horse keeps trying to fuck me, and then my dog barks and everything just falls apart. This is all the horse's fault. The things that came out of my butt. Oh man, it makes me want to douse myself in gasoline and light my nuts on fire. If that makes me a boomer because
Sounds like
I
a plan,
hate
Rich.
in Call of Duty multiplayer matches and it makes me really angry, you don't matter below me. This may be extreme, but I'm going to use the word anyway. Fucking spicks, cry more. However you say that name. This is Rich, a review sex you, our game signing out. Based.
Dude,
Happy Juneteenth, everybody. We play this shit on Juneteenth and everything.
What
Good
is
job, Crow.
Juneteenth? What is Juneteenth?
Emancipation Day.
Yeah.
It's Emancipation Day.
Oh.
Did you not see Bill Nye wave the Constitution on Twitter about
Yeah,
it?
dude.
Like,
No.
Oh, wow. I cannot believe that you didn't listen to Bill Nye, one of the least respected names in science.
Hey, Crow. I know it's Emancipation Day, but is it the anniversary of the Emancipation Proclamation or just the 13th Amendment?
No, I think it's the date that was it Texas, and I think it was just Texas. It's like the freeing of the final slaves, essentially. There's like there was like one area that still had slaves after the end of the Civil War, and that area, that date that they celebrate is the date that area was forced to turn over their.
Nice.
Yeah.
But Bill Nye had the Constitution in his fucking hand, Crow. What are you talking? I'm kidding.
Oh my
Whatever.
dude! I get so like
He ripped it out of the Bible. Don't you?
I saw someone tweet something, and I saw some jackass respond to it and go like, "Brian posted this on Juneteenth." I'm like, you know what, dude, you can go fuck yourself. I guarantee your ass didn't know about this shit until you saw it trending on Twitter one day. Like, I can't fucking stand these people.
You've been on Twitter all fucking day. I've seen you all day on Twitter.
Oh my
popping off.
Yeah,
They've been pushing this shit for like 3 or 4 years now.
I don't think it's been 3 years. I don't think it really started up until the BLM riots, because that's when I noticed that
like
they
3
really
or 4 years ago.
Was that 3 or 4 years ago? That was 2 years ago. That was 2020.
And I remember it coming up in like 2019 as well.
I mean, like, I know
academics.
people used to talk about how we shouldn't have Independence Day. We should celebrate the day that all the slaves were free, right? And they're saying like that makes more sense. I remember people talking about that, but it was more about the national holiday, right? That was it.
As long as I get paid for it, I'm fine. So,
Yeah,
I don't care. I'll celebrate whatever.
True.
But like they've turned it into like this. They turned it into something that they don't even fucking understand. Like I swear to God, I believe if you went up to half of them and you asked, "Hey, what's emancipation stand for?" They would have no fucking clue you're even fucking.
People probably wouldn't care.
Well, probably just like looking at you like cross-eyed and stupid.
Well, it depends on how you're using it. Emancipated from your parents or emancipated by law.
I'm just saying that I don't think that they understand what emancipation means. I don't even think. You said, "Hey, do you know what the Emancipation Proclamation was and what it did?" I don't think they would have any.
Probably just remember the first line. 80 and 7 years ago.
I don't think that they know it. You can't remember something you have never even heard.
I didn't mean to bring up the Juneteenth thing. It was a joke, but like Rich.
Okay,
Hey,
let's.
is that the? I was gonna send is that the same fake tipster account that's been going at you?
No, this is a different one, I think. Because the other
You
one
sure?
is very, the other one is very aggro. Whatever. He got mad at Aiden today.
Oh, isn't
Yeah,
hey
I've
Crow?
seen
Is that
Aiden fight with it's funny.
is that the it's your boy Tippy 2 or just your boy?
I don't
Tippy?
know. It's one of them, but that one broke character like a while ago.
Okay, well, I just saw that, and he's actually been hounding me in my DMs.
He's in our
damn
server,
Oh,
right?
no.
Wait, is he fucking talking to you in Discord, or is he talking to you on Twitter?
Twitter.
Oh, okay. Well, you can just add him. He's on our Discord. Like he's so stupid. He gave away his identity like a week ago, but like he doesn't think we know who he is. I know who he is, but whatever. I think it's that guy that Tipster and Tommy like banned from his server because he was doing the weird shit with like girls and stuff.
That dude.
Yeah,
That's Red Hood.
yeah, that's him.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. He's so stupid. He gave away his identity when he was like prancing around, like saying, "Oh, I got Buster mad at me. I got Buster Live mad at me." He's an idiot.
That's
I don't
amazing.
know. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I mean, he could just fucking do whatever. Like, I don't think there are any women that he can harass in our Discord. I don't know. You'll take care of that. You guys take care of that. I don't give a fuck.
I don't think he actually was. Look. Here's the thing. I've heard Red Hood's story before. I think Tipster was just lying about him, like he does IVV and everyone else he flips on. I mean, all he did was just say that. Who's the one chick who found out to be a pedophile? Steve.
Zell.
Zell. I mean, like
The one
the
with
Zell
Mike
is
the bike.
funny.
The one with Mike the bike.
Channy.
Channy, yeah. He said that he called her cute in
Look,
the Discord.
I'm gonna
and
be
that's what
honest
got
with you,
him
Gigi.
banned.
I don't give a fuck about the like, and I'm sure like the audience and like Crow definitely don't give the fuck.
I'm
like zoning out. I'm
the
sorry.
origin stories of irrelevant fucking nobodies.
I'm
so if we're gonna have
sorry,
this
I'm zoning
conversation,
out. I'm
it's
not
gonna
trying
have
to be a dick.
Exactly, it's gonna have to wait, Gigi Evans. We don't want to talk about nobodies. We want to talk about the fucking idiots, the fat idiots on here that actually, unfortunately, matter. You know, not the creeps on Discord. Yeah, talk about fucking Rich already.
The creep on Discord is interesting, but that's like a private conversation we can have later.
Yeah,
hold on. I gotta take this hit, but you have to read this comment, Sen, and fuck this guy that left it for me.
All right. If you had watched more than one hit piece YouTube video about Asmongold, you would know that he doesn't condone anyone harassing Quantum either, and agrees that they should be punished as well. But I guess some people just see what they want to see. Who's Asmongold?
Yeah, so
293 and
okay. So I uploaded a video, and this is on our other YouTube channel. Comic Crow, which everyone should be subscribed to. There are
sub to you.
There are, and look, I know what videos are popular. The videos where I shit on the Ackman. I'm kidding. Because look, the video goes around, and I get like dislike bombed by these people, but they don't post anything that makes a lick of fucking sense, right? They show up, they're emotional, they're stupid, and they leave dumbass fucking comments like that idiot. Well, what? You should understand. Asmon doesn't condone Quantum TV being harassed either. Bro, shut the fuck up. Asmongold literally said Leafy should stay banned because his types of jokes are harassment. They aren't. These idiots do not use harassment properly. They're redefining the fucking term to mean people who make fun of us and are mean about it. Bitch, I don't fucking care. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, Augie's fucking fan base has more brain cells than these guys. I don't know. That's maybe that's why they get along so well.
Yeah.
Maybe. This shit is just, it's impressive to me. It's impressive how stupid these fuckers are. I mean, you have Asmongold, who's literally getting everything he fucking wants right now. He wants more people to be shut down when they make jokes. Well, Rich's video got flagged for cyberbullying and harassment. Rich himself said that he was insulting Quantum TV and making fun of him. Well, there you go.
But he wasn't inciting anybody to attack him.
It doesn't matter.
I know.
That's not what Leafy did.
Yeah.
That's not what... Again. When Asmongold hinted at what he meant by, the difference between jokes and harassment, he specifically said, if it includes someone's appearance... Okay, all right.
That's enough.
It's someone who's being mean. That's it. Well, guess what? Guess what, Princess? The internet's full of mean people. Asmacuck knows that. He's from the fucking Warcraft community. He knows it better than anybody. I say that knowing full well that Asmacuck is kind of hated by a bunch of other people in that community because they think he's an asshole.
Yeah, innocent.
Did the Ackman supporters not know that?
He wanted to delete It's a Gundam for the Pokemon shit.
I remember that.
Yeah. It wasn't just that he fully supported the deplatforming of Leafy. He also wanted It's a Gundam taken off because Pokemon didn't like him. I have massive channels on this platform who've been here for a very long time, whining and bitching that YouTube needs to change its terms of service. And when you look at what these jackasses have called for literally just months ago, it's a giant red flag. A massive red flag.
Yeah.
I hope to God the Ackman does not get his way, because that means a known flagger, Review Tech USA, is gonna have his mouth in YouTube's fucking ear on this. And Asmacuck, who thinks mean jokes are harassment, potentially calling him Asmacuck, he's gonna have his ear in his mouth in fucking YouTube's ear. Those are bad things. Those are bad.
Well, even the thing that Ackman said on Twitter, right, about Tommy C's channel, about how he deserves a strike because he's going to platform somebody who's not, on the fucking platform anymore, who got deplatformed. Keemstar tomorrow is going to do a test trial with a podcast with Leafy is here, who is banned on the platform, is not supposed to be here, right? Therefore, through Ackman's logic, Keemstar deserves a strike.
Yeah. What an idiot.
Well, it's not just that Keemstar deserves a strike. I mean, Boblox deserves a strike. Boblox uploaded multiple clips of J-Station, but it was his way of making fun of J-Station and basically calling it the worst takes and that type of shit. Right? Mm-hmm. So I'm the very notion of what this idiot was calling for would have hit Tommy C, and that's about it. But he would have hit all of his supporters. All of his supporters were doing it.
Do you remember Gay Wonk? You remember Gay Wonk? And he was calling for some shit and then YouTube deplatformed his friend or who was a journalist. He's like, no, I didn't mean my friend. I meant the other people that I don't like. You remember that shit with Gay Wonk?
Yeah, I remember that shit. That was hilarious.
Yeah,
it was an independent journalist got hit, and then Gay Wonk comes out and was no, I didn't mean him. I meant that guy. I was holy shit, dude. He's literally trying to direct. He was trying to direct them at specific people. That was the best part.
Steven Crowder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gay Wonk. I forgot about that guy.
Right. And here's the thing. I am supportive of other people that like the Ackman or are fighting for changes to the terms of service. For instance, Camelot331 is streaming right now. He's massively supporting the Ackman. I don't agree with everything he's saying, but his whole thing is he wants YouTube to change its terms of service, and he has his ideas on how they can do that. So if he had the ability to speak to YouTube, I would trust him. Like, I don't
You know-
trust a
you know,
I wouldn't
people-
trust a guy known for
The only
flag.
thing about that guy, like
Yeah.
he's been
Yeah.
a really he's been a really good sport about all the other shit that I've said. But like the only thing, like the only real critique. So I won't go hard on him because he's been a really good sport about the whole thing. He's really funny. But the one thing I will say is that he was like a cheerleader in fucking Rich's chat one day. He gave Rich he gave Rich this fucking screenshot, right? This
Yeah,
like
I was gonna say,
completely
did
cropped
he
out
use a fake screenshot?
and then
Yeah.
Rich, later on, after Rich tag team YouTube, after Rich was like acting up and was like, I'm gonna send this to YouTube right now. They probably won't do anything, but I'm gonna do it. Like 30 minutes later, he's like, well, I just got word from a trusted source that the screenshot was not from Quantum Server. It still might be, but I heard that it's not. So because of this, I will take down everything that I've done up to. He didn't take down the stream, he just took down the tweets. So yeah, that's the only thing. It's like this is the kind of shit that's like embarrassing, but you know, like whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I was gonna say.
it
basically
muddies
the
the
same shit.
waters and it makes Quantum look good. You know?
Anyway, go ahead. What were you saying?
Look, I'm just I look at it and I'm going, I would never trust someone who flags parody accounts making fun of him and another guy who openly says that, you know, YouTube needs to have stricter enforcement of its bullshit guidelines on people. These two are absolute fucking idiots. But they've latched themselves, and I understand that they like the Ackman and everything. I'm not saying that the Ackman has made the types of calls that these idiots have made, right? What I am saying is they have latched themselves on to an actual unfair act by YouTube, and I really feel they just want to backdoor their own bullshit onto the shit. I don't think they care. Like, I really don't think that they care about, like, I mean, at the end of the day, the Ackman is a massive YouTuber who tried to shut down a smaller YouTuber, admittedly a smaller YouTuber that has clearly broken YouTube's vague bullshit terms of service if YouTube decides to enforce it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But, like, again, he's a guy with 66,000 subscribers who, well, it's like really creepy and wrong that he called the Ackman's mother.
Here's like counter to that. I can't believe this point was brought up before.
What?
I don't think Ackman was as scared as he's making himself out to be, or his fans is, because he had a tweet that said come through, like is the equivalent of come through, we shoot on sight to Quantum. I didn't even know he had that up.
Oh, dude, look, I'm not saying how the Ackman responded to any of this shit. I personally don't give a shit. I'm saying,
Yeah,
Quantum
I mean,
TV
I'm just saying
doing
that
the
like
act
he's
is
not really like the whole problem I've had also is that he's walking around like he's a victim. I don't think he's a victim because, I mean, he wanted to shoot Quantum if he showed up, which is like, you know, fine and all. But like, you know, I don't think you're scared of Quantum. I think if you're gonna put a bullet through Quantum, I don't think you're that scared of him.
No, look,
you know?
I don't think he's scared of Quantum TV at all. I think that's bullshit. I think at the end of the day, the Ackman expected for him to be able to file a report with YouTube, right? Use the systems and the tools the way that he's supposed to use them. And when YouTube told him no, Ackman got angry. Ackman got pissed. And look, I get it. I understand when Ackman's a guy who's got like 1 million+ subscribers and he follows all the rules and he dots all the T's and all the other bullshit that they tell him to do. And then when he says, hey, this guy called my mother, do something, YouTube tells him, yeah, man, we actually don't care about that. Ackman got angry. And hey, I agree with him. I do. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with him getting mad about that, right?
Yeah.
And I don't even have an issue with the jokes he was making at YouTube's expense, because fuck them. Honestly, fuck them. They're a terrible company.
Yeah,
they have terrible
like most
people.
Corporations.
It's not.
Blizzard lately?
Yeah, well, real quick. It's not just they're a terrible company. They hire like this hive mind of like-minded, malicious, petty jackasses who run around and just absolutely abuse the rules to benefit people that they like and hurt people that they don't. We've seen it time and time again.
Yeah, like when Steve talked to the rep for like Slug
Oh,
and
that
shit.
was funny.
Yeah.
Do you know about that story, Carl?
No, go ahead. Tell me.
Steve, tell the story of the rep and how you can't do anything about Slug.
Slug Sen likes this story. I talked to the YouTube rep back when Slug was accusing me of all these crazy things, and I said, "Yo, can you just like accuse people of like being pedophiles and shit on the platform? You're cool with that?" And they were like, "Well, if you're not a minority and he's not going after your looks, then there's nothing we can do." And I'm like, "Okay, so I can call him these things?" They said, "No, because he's a minority." And I said, "Oh, okay."
So, well, actually, YouTube has that whole thing where they're like YouTube Black Voices. If you're a Black content creator, YouTube will give you special access to your own, your own like
manager.
Yeah, which look, that's bullshit. It is. I'm not
Dude, that's
surprised.
insane.
Support that tells me that I'm crazy for even thinking this is a problem. Apparently.
No, well, like fucking Crow. Do you remember the Twitch safety deer girl?
Yes.
Remember that? They have plenty of those at Google as well.
Of course they
keep that in
do.
mind.
Of course they do.
Uh-huh.
But like these
That's
are
what
the
I've been saying. That's
well,
what
these are the people that work at these companies. That's the thing, right? They work at the companies. The companies hire them. They actually, I was told it's essentially when you make an appeal on a YouTube strike that was issued on your channel, especially by like a manual review. The other YouTube employees don't want to reverse it. Same thing with like Twitter employees. They don't want to reverse it because it makes their friend look bad. They sit there and they just uphold it. Even if it's bullshit, even if they know it's wrong, they don't want to get their buddy in trouble. So you get fucked. Those are the people that work at YouTube. They will absolutely fuck you over. They will absolutely abuse their bullshit rules because fuck you. That's why. You don't fucking matter. And look, I'm gonna play the video by Rich because I think he's 100% right when he goes out and says that I don't think YouTube's doing anything because Quantum TV is black. I'm like, yeah, no shit, dumbass. I mean, yeah,
But
it looks.
he demands the apology. I think that's the stupidest thing he's done in this.
That's like
I think it's also stupid to promote your second channel on the platform you're shitting on currently. It's so fucking weird.
Exactly. Well, I the other thing I was gonna say, the other thing about this whole thing that's just hilarious is you can promote your secondary channel. It's just pretty clear. YouTube's not gonna respond to any of this shit because why would they? They've made so many bullshit fucking mistakes, and it all seems to be driven by like this insane unearned fucking ego.
I mean, you could promote your second channel, but don't ask YouTube for an apology. Say YouTube is mistreating you and is terrible, and then just fucking go on a different fucking channel on the same platform. I think that makes you look. Why even make the video if that's what you're just gonna do?
I mean, look. I get.
Why
Rich,
demand an apology?
Here's the thing.
Why?
At the end of the day, Rich could just move to a different platform. There are alternatives. He would not be able to build it up the same way he has on YouTube. That's why. Because
You can't
YouTube
even
is
build
safe.
his second channel up, dog, and it is on YouTube. Like fucking, he's not that fucking great. He just talks about trendy shit. He hits algorithm, dude. It's not his talent. It's not his looks. It's just like he happened to talk about something somebody liked, and he got lucky, kind of like us, right? Now everyone hates us, right? We were the heroes for like a little bit, and now no one fucking fucks with us anymore. Like, it's so fickle.
Yeah.
Like, Rich can't even get his second fucking channel on the same platform to grow. He's not going to grow it anywhere else, and he knows it, dude. Like, this is his only fucking shot. Either that or he's got to go work for the Nike factory, and he's not going to do it.
Well, I mean, Rich could always stream on Cozy. I mean, they need a bunch of false.
Okay. Listen, my point of bringing that up is that he's dependent on YouTube. Why would YouTube ever bend the fucking knee to this idiot?
Exactly.
They don't need to. They don't need to. And the thing is, the more belligerent that these idiots act, the more you might not like it, right? You might not like the fact that I did a video about this shit, You might run into fucking dislike it, but until someone can make a valid fucking point, I'm still gonna fucking talk. And eventually, here's the problem. Your shit wears fucking thin. People get fucking annoyed with it at a certain point. And I'm gonna keep making points that make sense.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. That's why people hate us now. Because we do shit like that too, you know? Like, it doesn't matter.
I don't care, but everything comes around eventually.
Get around.
Like it would be so easy to write the Ackman way. Like, I've seen, like, so many
100%.
people like do it, but I don't know. I don't
Well,
really feel
here's
like
the thing. The first video I did on Ackman got like a ton of views for that channel when it had only 100 subscribers and shit. And like, yeah, no, that feels good and everything. But like after I do that video, all I see is this guy acting like a fucking child.
He's the
I'm not gonna support that. I'm gonna put my fucking name
like
behind
the same
that.
thing happened when I made videos shitting on Quantum, which was like 2 or 3. Everybody loved me. You know, I've seen some of the same people that commented on those videos praising me came back when I critique Ackman, and they're like getting really fucking mad for no reason. And it's like, holy shit, yeah, it's some A tier fickleness right there.
The thing is, they think that it means that, you know, that they have some sort of sway on you. And I look at them just like, bro, like, you want to know something more pathetic than what you're doing right now? The fact that your mother chose not to have a fucking abortion. Like, go fuck yourself.
It might have been legal in their state, Crow. They may not have any choice.
Hey, there's always the back alley and a hangar.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. Ah, he beat me. He beat me. I knew you were going to say it, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
all right.
So about Rich.
Let's play.
I'll say one thing about, like, before you play the video, there's one thing that Rich said, and he was talking about presidents and shit, right? But I think that this he had a point with that too.
Did he say the only reason why people voted for Barack Obama is because he's black?
No. I mean, that would be funny though. But he said that, like, by YouTube not getting.
I feel like the only reason why they gave him a pass on killing those kids is because he was the first black president.
He said that YouTube set a precedent, right? For like not banning Quantum or whatever. No, that's horrifying. That's a horrifying thought.
You know, sure, like, we have our first black president. He killed so many kids.
He killed so many children.
Dare you? He was such a charismatic man. He was a charismatic figure.
I don't think the dead kids feel that way.
Yeah, I know, but you know, whatever. Anyway,
well, technically, the dead kids don't feel anything anymore.
You remember? Did you see Ackman's video where he says the attorney always win, and Quantum come to terms with the end of your channel because I guarantee you it'll happen or some shit, right?
I mean, like, look, dude, like. That's the thing.
I think that if YouTube at that point would have been like, yeah, sure, we'll do it. It's like, it'll set a precedent as, like, you know, if there's this guy who makes a really fancy video and is really full of himself, he can just tell YouTube what to do.
Yeah, basically. No, I think that's stupid.
Dude, that Ackman video was basically a digital Google Doc, for fuck's sake. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly the purpose of it was. Like, and if Ackman got his way, what's to stop somebody from taking Ackman's tweets when he was saying faggot constantly, right, in 2017, presenting it in a well-spoken video, and demanding YouTube take action for this shit, right? Whether he apologized or not, right? Like, what happens?
Yeah, the defense has always been like, well, he apologized for it, and it was 5 years ago, mate. It's taken out of context, mate, you know, shit like that. So it's like, yeah, I mean, does that mean that if Quantum apologizes or whatever, does that mean everything goes back to normal?
Fuck no.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, but that's the thing. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that.
You can apologize for whatever the fuck, but if you don't like you or people don't want to like you, it doesn't matter. You notice that apology shit only works for people when they decide it works for them? It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's kind of slimy. I don't like it.
James Charles apologized, right? Does that deter anybody from calling him like a predator? No. Like, fucking, his apology didn't mean shit. It meant an admission of guilt. So
yeah, just like Vic.
Oh, dude, it's too soon for you. Like, why would you do that?
It's like, well, I don't know, dude. I'm on one right now, so
No,
you just
look,
take over when you
I mean,
want.
I can't believe you did. How'd you?
Happy Juneteenth.
Let's go back to Obama killing
can-
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I felt so much better talking about the dead children than I did thinking about
my
Dick
God,
Mignana.
That's why we're demonetized.
Don't sit there and blame me. Don't sit there and blame me. You're the one who brought up the fucking whatever you brought up. It was
Yeah, I
disgusting.
don't even remember.
Disgusting.
What, Ackman making a digital Google Doc?
Ackman making a digital Google Doc.
Okay, is there anything worse than digital Google Docs in 2022?
Digital
Google Docs. Actual Google Docs that you have to sit and read, and it's all fluff.
Twitlongers.
Those two, yeah, that's
I'm
like.
still, I gotta find fucking like Steve's ex's Twitlonger where it was like the stupidest thing ever. It was so dumb. It was like laughably bad. I was like, what
didn't
the
make
fuck
any
is
sense.
this? Yeah, it didn't. It didn't.
Guys, I appreciate that you think that some people make sense and some people don't.
I was just waiting for her to say, shout out to Colton for humoring my stupid ass story for so long. Like, what the fuck?
God damn.
Happy Juneteenth.
I gotta hit.
This kid is so stupid. He called a scoff like abuse. Like, that's how stupid this kid is.
What? It's because she was buying
no
him
wonder
Legos.
Repsion took all over. Like, Repsion took a shit and smeared it all over this kid. No wonder. He's fucking stupid. He's
Wait. I'm sorry. What happened?
Colton said, "Oh, Steve scoffed at this woman. That's abuse. That is abuse of human levels, of worldly levels." I'm like, this kid is such a fucking idiot. He's like the village fucking idiot right next to Slug. I hate him. I hate his stupidity.
He fought Doc on the radio, though.
Yeah, he fought an Asian guy who's like, how old is Doc? Like 23? Like, what's happening? Are you 18-year-olds fighting a 23, 22-year-old? The fuck? Why? This is stupid. This is why that stupid ass community's dying. Like, this is what happens under the leadership of our good fucking god Augie over here. Augie unironically calls himself the leader of the community. What has happened since then? This is like Joe Biden taking over like presidency. It's so bad.
Joe
like,
Biden of
YouTube.
Remember,
Joe Biden of YouTube. Like, what the fuck?
God damn.
If Augie's calling himself the leader, it's his Napoleon complex, because Napoleon was a leader too.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, but here's my counter to that. Napoleon could eat bread.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he had French baguettes all day. That's why he was able to conquer. I don't fucking know.
Go for one of those now.
Dude, did you see Joe Biden just fucking eating shit for no reason? Like, he came to a stop and then fell.
Yeah, that was great.
Dude, he just keeled. It's like, what the fuck?
I think Crow posted about that on Twitter.
Of course he did.
No, yeah.
It was a funny
thought about
photo.
it.
He was on the ground. His like arms were in the air. He's like, "Hey, help me!"
Oh boy, that's the leader.
I was gonna get flagged down for elder abuse.
Wait, did he actually fall down like that?
Yeah. Okay. So he had his foot in a strap. Okay, just to be clear, he had his foot in a strap. I don't know why he needed to do that, but when he came to the stop, his foot was still in the strap, and I guess he didn't realize that, and he went tumbling to the ground.
Wait, hold on. The strap was attached to the pedal, so he couldn't pull his foot out.
Like a horse. Like a horse. He was a fucking horse.
Yeah, just like a horse.
Fucking cowboy hat. He was racing to the end, dude.
It's just like a horse.
He literally forgot how to ride a bike.
I was still the wrong way.
Oh man! But wait, hold on. The thing is, though, that's true. He did forget how he was supposed to ride the bike. The bike rode him.
The one thing you never forget once you learn it, he forgot it.
Oh, that shit is crazy, bro.
Bro.
We're talking about Rich. What was it going on again?
Okay,
we gotta talk about
Rich is a big Biden supporter.
Oh, he is.
Oh wow!
Well, okay. Well, then we can just jump in talking about
One
Rich.
apology from YouTube. Go follow me on my second channel, please.
Okay, yeah. There's nothing more embarrassing than that. But
Yeah. Did I put it into perspective for you?
You did.
That also makes sense. Like,
Right, talking points for this video, but I know what I'm gonna say, and I'd rather it just come off the cuff because I kind of want to shoot from the hip with this video and be 100% sincere, and just having the thoughts and emotions come to my head and me speaking them into this microphone is the best way to go about it.
I
And
want an
for
apology
the
from
million
Walmart.
plus people who
I'll be in your
decided to
electric
subscribe to
section
me
till
throughout
then.
the years. Not that I get 1 million views per video, but for those of you who still support me and watch, thank you. You are owed this video, and I think it's important to make because it is what is going to happen with this channel going forward. First and foremost, if you want to support me, there's 2 places you can do it. You could
my other YouTube channel, which is still very active and growing right now.
I don't understand why he just doesn't like get to donate the Streamlabs shit at this point, like PayPal even, you know? Like what the fuck, dude?
Fucking Cash App. Like there's many fucking
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck? Like
I want an apology. I want an apology from Walmart. I'll be in your electronics section till further notice.
Demand an apology. You won't get one that way.
I'm sorry, but that's really funny because that's exactly what this jackass is doing.
I'm telling you, like fucking yes. I'll be in your electronics until you fucking apologize to me, dumbass.
Why the electronics?
Oh, because that's the only place I would actually go to in a Walmart. Other than that, like I don't fucking know what they have there.
No, that's fair. Like I just look at it and it's embarrassing. It really is. You know, at the end of the day, if people want to,
you know, I'm imagining him standing in the electronics section now, just going and just fucking yelling that shit now. It's really fucked up.
Yeah.
What would you do, Crow? What would you do if you heard that shit at your local fucking Walmart or wherever you go?
I don't go to fucking Walmart.
I knew, yeah, wherever you go, your Target, wherever the fuck. Like, I don't know, fucking Costco.
No, I go to Kroger, sir.
Oh, fucking God. What if you hear skipping blah 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 in fucking Kroger's? What would you do?
What?
Like food.
I don't know.
Wow.
All right.
Gay ass.
I know it's not the answer you wanted to hear, but you're really putting me on the spot.
Jesus Christ.
Look, I'm sorry you couldn't set up your joke without me, like...
It's not even setting up a joke. You just can't answer a fucking question. Holy shit.
Jesus
What
Christ.
kind of fucking deflection is that?
It
That's
wasn't...
a demand apology.
Dude, it wasn't...
I demand an apology.
It wasn't... Okay, look.
It'll be a blockbuster.
Okay, and see, you wonder why I'm demanding the apology. Well, you act like a child.
I want an apology. I'll be on this channel waiting here until you do. What the fuck, dog? Shut down the stream or keep playing.
Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do to you?
I just asked you a question, dog, and you didn't want to answer it, and I'm like, fine, keep going.
Okay, I'll answer the question. I'll answer the question. What was your question?
What would you do if you went to any fucking store of any kind and you heard
Dude, honestly, I would...
Would you run?
Probably. I guess it just depends on, like, I would need to see who made the noise. But yeah, probably because I just don't want to fuck with anything. You know?
I didn't tell you to go fucking defeat him.
No, I'm lazy. I just don't want to fucking have to deal with that shit. I probably go to like I would just try to like go near other people because in that situation, if you do need to run, you don't need to be the fastest. You need to not be the slowest.
That's very heroic of you, Crow.
Such an inspirational quote.
He goes, you just gotta be with shittier people, and then you'll be fine. Like, fucking, that's what I'll do if I hear skipping. Like, I'll get on the first.
Second to last.
All right, so sorry, I derailed whatever the fuck couldn't be answered.
Well, he demanded an answer, and now you're gonna fucking
I just want to derail really quick and say that Rick
no more derailing.
Retarded in this frame. He looks extremely retarded in this frame.
I'm looking at him. Yeah, he does.
He got the downs going for him.
Get up, come on, get down with the syndrome. Come on, get down with the syndrome.
Oh my god, everything you just said was so wrong.
All the time.
Subscribe to RTU Streams, link below in the description. That's my secondary YouTube channel where
He told me I can't be on YouTube anymore, but I'm on my secondary channel still.
It is kissing birds.
YouTube hates me. But you subscribe on my second channel. We'll fight the YouTube bots together.
And that's where I'll be. If you really want to support the show, I'll also have a link to becoming a member on RTU Streams, not this channel.
Oh,
on
great.
RTU Streams below in the description.
Lovely.
And you could
Not this channel. This channel. Not this channel. RTU Streams. That channel. That channel. Remember, Review Tech USA. No more.
If you get it wrong, you're a quantum supporter. Fuck off.
Remember, folks, I demand an apology from YouTube. Meanwhile, all super chats and memberships are going to take 30% and give it to Google.
Well, look. Who knows how to spend that money better? Rich, the viewer, or Google?
Oh, great. Probably Google.
Neither.
It's Google.
I'll just say
Google. Google.
I didn't say that they would do anything good with it. I just said they know how to
No,
spend it better.
of course not. Jesus.
support me there. That would be a huge help. I usually don't ask for things like that, but it's not
you lying bitch.
He has a whole history of doing that. What?
I'm gonna
You're an e-bagger, you bitch.
Down as to what happened, and we'll go from there, and you could go from there, and you could decide what you want to do with Review Tech USA, and if you want to continue to support.
Laugh and
Since
ridicule.
2013, I have been doing YouTube full time. If I'm still here in June 2023, I have been full-timing YouTube for a decade. YouTube, it will have been my living for an entire decade if I'm still on the platform. June 2023. And I've always
really
pushed
consider
boundaries.
it living.
I've always talked about controversial topics. I've always put my very weird sense of humor into my videos. I've always been a brash guy, and that is what I built my brand on.
I have always been brash.
In 2017,
Hashtag Black Lives Matter.
I know, right?
Dude, he literally started beef with Keem over a Patreon account.
I know. I know.
Yeah, I remember that.
I know.
I remember that. Yeah.
It's just funny hearing this guy go, I'm brash, I'm strong. You remember that time I shut down Keemstar? Yeah, man. He tried to say some bullshit, but he looked like a complete idiot. And then you actually play the clip from the fucking Keemstar stream, and Keem's like, dude, no, you flagged those people. You're wrong. He's like, can't we just kiss and make up, Keem?
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, oh my god, you're so sad.
What is it with Rich and kissing anyway? I've seen plenty of his videos where he keeps kissing those fake chickens.
Oh, what you have to understand is, he's never actually kissed his wife.
The tipster.
Yeah, I tipster. He just fetches the snacks. Anyways, I'm gonna hit play.
with the apocalypse, YouTube kneecapped me. Not that my videos got demonetized, luckily, because my channel was and always is a complete mess. I was able to adapt and.
Okay, wait. So he's not demonetized, but I don't like him.
Looking to the left, he's lying.
He's moving to his other thing, so his channel can't get hit anymore. He can just wait for that shit to expire.
So like my problem is he went to Twitter and he was like, if YouTube thinks that this video violated the rules and needs to stay down, that's fine, but I'm re-uploading it to Twitter now. And I'm like, dude, no. See, the thing, you have to say that because you flag people, and that's why nobody should fucking trust you, because you're totally fucking compromised. Because you like to flag people and make fun of you. And you're also a fucking doofus, so like everybody makes fun.
Everyone, like, there's a lot of people who didn't have as much sympathy. Like, fucking Rich made that statement on YouTube and like, get a job, fucking loser. Like, everyone was meaner to him than they were to Admin.
That's funny. Well, he's got a history. That's his problem. Like, he's known for being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I didn't do that to him. He did that to himself.
avoid topics that would get me demonetized. But when that happened, the adpocalypse in 2017, YouTube put a huge piece of metaphorical tape on my mouth. And topics I was genuinely passionate talking about, I can no longer talk about. You know, a lot of people, like my editor, I understand his point. He's like, Rich, you don't deal with demonetization that often. You don't deal with issues that often. I'm like, yeah, I know I don't. I don't because I handpick.
I love it, right? Okay, so like because of demonetization, I totally pivoted all my content. And now it's fully monetized. But I don't really like talking about it.
I just
Go
think
fuck
that
yourself! Go fuck yourself,
he
dude!
compromises his views in order to just get money, and then like.
I mean, that's all he said. Like, go fuck. I'm supposed. How do you feel sympathy for this shit? Like, I'm genuinely curious. I'm genuinely curious. Anyone in the chat feel like remotely sorry for this fucking idiot? Just explain to me fucking how, right? Oh my god, YouTube changed the rules. So I immediately pivoted all my content into talking about things I didn't want to talk about so I could still get a paycheck. Okay, so you're telling me you treated YouTube like it was your fucking job? Because it's your fucking job? Oh my goodness. Yes. Hey, guess what, jackass? My boss makes me do things that I don't want to do either.
I demand an apology, and I'll be in the break room.
Yeah, right? What a bitch. I can't feel sorry for any of you idiots. It's so sad. It's so, and that's why I even said, like, with the Ackman thing, what's going on with the Ackman? He insulted his boss. I think that they're retaliating against him. But guess what? If I walked into fucking work and I made a joke about how I was going to post my fucking boss's family's photos online, yeah, guess what? Guess what? He wouldn't dock my pay. Yeah. He'd probably fire me and more than likely call the cops. Yeah, right? Yeah. Like, dude, this is just it's like it's like they God damn.
Well, like also just throwing shit out there too. Like didn't people come to shoot up like YouTube headquarters at one point?
Yeah, that one crazy
lady who did, and then like Steven Crowder was like, "This is where a good guy with a gun stopped a bad guy with a gun," and I was like, "What?" And it's like she shot herself, and I'm like,
oh sorry.
No, what the fuck?
I usually like Crowder. I was like, that's retarded.
Dude, wait, that is kind of based.
Oh, crusty.
Nah, dude, that's just based.
I'm the good guy and the bad guy with the gun.
That's funny.
I remember that, Steve. I think he actually said that the good guys with the guns cornered her, and that's when she took her own life. I think that's what he was saying by the guy with the gun.
He said something crazy. He's still like, a good guy with a gun got it.
Well, okay, wait, like, Steve. That's massively different from what he said.
No, I don't think he said it like that. Yeah. I remember being like, this is fucking insane. I'll find it.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep playing the Rich clip, and we'll play it afterwards. But I am genuinely curious how he actually phrased it.
The things that to talk about that I know are safe, and I have been doing that for a very long time. But that doesn't even seem to be enough anymore, and YouTube has made it abundantly clear with the Quantum TV situation. I didn't bully YouTube Quantum TV. I did not bully him, and you damn well know it. That was me just making jokes. It was criticism. It was not harassment, and you took that video.
Well,
you could have said the same thing for It's a Gundam and Pokemon situation.
Look, at the end of the day, you're not allowed to make jokes, mean-spirited jokes, I might add. That is harassment, sir. And by the way, he knows full well that is harassment according to YouTube, because that's who he's flagged for before for doing the exact same shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like the channels okay, so like let's be clear. He said he's flagged like 13 channels, right? That's what's on the flag history. one of those channels.
Only 13 channels.
Yeah, only 13. Only 13. Yeah. One of those channels was actually lying about him. One. And it did appear to be malicious. The rest were either parody channels of him or channels that were just making fun of him.
Mm-hmm.
And he got those ones shut down too. So, like, I don't feel any sympathy for this fucker. Other people want it. I mean, you're more than welcome to. I'm just like, you gotta be real. Like, this guy is a fucking menace.
I was gonna say, as far as Rich going on about the whole, I did not bully him. Yeah, but Quantum told you guys to just knock it off before, and you continued. So I'm pretty sure YouTube took that into account.
I mean, like, here's the thing. I don't like Quantum, okay? But he's gonna win this fucking fight because you guys are, like, beating yourselves up. I still fucking get it. But you have Rich who's, like, really trying to capitalize on this situation for his own fucking benefit. I am more than happy to fucking say that. You have Asmakuk, who thinks that people should be punished for less than what Quantum TV actually did. I mean, I'm sure he'll walk it back because now it's his friend that's involved in it. Of course. The other shit works.
Down for bullying and for sexual whatever and nudity. Sexuality and nudity. Because of a cucumber? Because I talked about things that I talk about in streams on every stream? The video was already manually reviewed and demonetized. Fine, you want to take ads off the video? Great. But you take it down and give me a warning on my channel? You give me a preemptive strike, so now I don't have that security anymore, where I don't have that buffer, so now next time I just get a strike on my account. And yeah, I understand many people have come to me in DMs and said it too. Rich, it's not that big of a deal. Rich, you don't lose any functionality on your YouTube channel. But here is what happened, and here is the reason why I'm infuriated. Quantum TV, look, you want to keep them on the platform? Whatever. It's a weird choice. It's a very weird one, YouTube, but fine. But did I ever in a million years, for criticizing somebody, for making comedy about someone's insane takes, which is not bullying, it is criticism, did I think that
What happened?
Yeah, it's weird.
Crow die.
I guess.
Oh
I
shit!
thought-
Sorry. My mic was slightly disconnected.
You were talking and we
That happened
couldn't-
immediately.
Yeah. Okay. So I was like saying, like, it seems weird to me, right? That he doesn't understand that the person that makes the report, it's how they felt about the situation. Quantum TV feels like he is being harassed because Review Tech USA, who is a massive YouTuber in comparison to a small little Quantum TV, he's making jokes about him. This is a serious subject. Everybody is talking about it, and this guy comes in, much bigger channel, and look, he's making jokes about me. What did Quantum TV call it? He's making jokes about my religion and sexuality?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the big. I think it's because they keep saying like the thing with the pickle, right? So the thing with the cucumber or whatever, and they're calling Quantum gay essentially. That is kind of like attacking one's sexuality, would it not?
Yeah, no, that absolutely.
And YouTube is a big no on that.
By the way, if these idiots are actually doing that, then there's your reason why YouTube's not doing shit. Yeah. I mean,
it's not rocket science. Like, also, really like, I don't know what happened. Like, he says this video was like taken down or whatever, but when you go to the video, it doesn't say that it's taken down. It says it's been privated.
Wait, this one here?
The one that he's bitching that YouTube gave him a strike for. So go to Review Tech's community page, and click the link and see if it takes you to a privated video. Because if the video was taken down by YouTube, it would say this video has been taken down for violating YouTube's community guidelines guidelines or whatever. But people have been I pointed out too. Then when you go to it,
No.
it
It says I accidentally made the video private. It's live again. YouTube is trying to silence me over Quantum TV.
So wait, no. Like in his community thing, it's a stream clip. I don't know if it's still up. Like, it's I think the title was Ackman roasts Quantum TV or something.
Yeah, something like that.
That's the one that he was complaining that got struck for bullying and harassment. So if you click that, I don't know if it's still there. I don't know if it got privated. Let's see. Is it there, Crow? Or did he just
I
take
don't
it
see
down?
it. I'm scrolling up and down.
The Ackman totally roasted Quantum TV stream highlight 2 weeks ago on his community tag. It has a face of Quantum on it.
Video's unavailable. This video is private.
Yeah, so if it was struck, then it would say this video has been taken down by YouTube for violating community guidelines against harassment and bullying. But it doesn't say that. That's why I'm confused on what does that mean the warning is there? I don't know. I don't understand what this idiot's trying to say.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm completely confused by it too.
Did he only get a warning and that was it, and then he just decided to private it after? Kind of like
Grimsy got a strike around the same.
I've heard of situations where YouTube has forced a video into private, and the user wasn't able to do anything about it. But that's not what he's claiming. That was an extreme situation.
And on his thing that he gave to Willie, it said that he appealed it. Because when you get your video struck, you can either delete or appeal it. Grimsy just deleted it. Because, he got struck recently, and he deleted it. But he could have done the appeal process. But if you go to the video that was struck for Grimsy, it'll say this video has been taken down because of violated YouTube's guidelines for. When you go to Rich's, it doesn't. So did the appeal go through, and then it got it was fine and it got reinstated on YouTube, and then he privated it, or what? I don't understand his main issue here.
Yeah, I have no. Sounds like a lot of bitch. To be fair.
Well, it's Rich. That's what he's best at.
That is true.
Review Bitch USA.
That not only would nothing happen with the irrefutable evidence that we have against Quantum TV, that instead of nothing happening, that people who talked about him would get punished, that I would get a warning on my account, that you want to put it there to make an example of, shh, you go by our rules. Even though the rules should be the same for everybody, these are the rules we feel like applying today. So shut your mouth is what YouTube was essentially saying to me. And if you don't stand in line with the rules we feel like applying today, we're going to make an example of you. I don't play games like that. I have worked my ass off on this channel, YouTube, for the past 10 years. It's your platform. You could do whatever you like. But I have followed the rules. I have never abused anybody on this platform. I have never bullied anybody on this platform. And as far as I can remember, I've always gave that disclaimer.
Well, he definitely has.
And meant it. Do leave the person alone that I am discussing in this video, whether it's from a positive light or a negative light. I've always made sure to keep it on YouTube. Keep it about the topic. Don't go after people. And you're going to turn around and say I was cyberbullying and harassing. And I'm going to say something else now too, because I've been doing this for a very long time. And as a person who has always been pro Black Lives Matter, as a person that has always showed my support for everyone of every race, color, creed, sexual orientation.
Diversity is our strength. Oh, God,
I hate that he puts
boy.
that up as a shield.
Good boy. You're so good. You're so good. What fucking idiot, I swear
He
to God.
puts it up as a shield immediately. He's like, hey guys, listen, I'm about to say something.
He's about to say something that could easily get anybody else canceled immediately.
Yeah, but like, I gotta tell you first, I am like supporting BLM, so you can't call me racist.
I'm an ally. I'm an ally.
You know? I'll only weaponize you guys ever. Like, you know.
Yeah,
I'll
can you
always
just
support
imagine
you.
Rich goes to like fucking VidCon and his like little lanyard says ally on it.
You know, this whole I've supported BLM thing has turned into like, I've got a black friend, so I can't be racist.
Well, actually, do you have a black friend?
So me?
Yes.
I got a black stepbrother.
Oh, even better.
And I've always been that way.
He's like, is it
something
worth it?
here just smells wrong.
Yeah, basically.
You have a guy who has been proven to be a doxer and a banovator and saying horrible things countless times over and over again. Fine, you want to make that choice and leave him on the platform, that's okay. But I'm telling you now, and I'm going to be abundantly clear with this, I think because you didn't want to take him off the platform because you didn't like the optics of it. And you made sure to punish other people to make sure, hey, it's not, we can make the rules whatever we want to make them, but because of the color of Quantum TV's skin, we'll get backlash, so we don't want to apply the rules to him. And if you talk about him, we'll punish you. I've seen people on this platform get far harsher punishments for way less than Quantum TV has done. And for some reason,
No,
he's
you
protected.
know what's funny about that? I've also seen people like want others canceled for much less as well, like Leafy.
Yeah.
You know who was wanting that for Leafy, and it's a Gundam? His buddy Asmongold.
I think Asmongold is like really upset with what's going on with these guys, but it sounds like he fully supports YouTube's actions.
He did. He said if I was on YouTube, I would have deleted his channel.
Oh, you know what? I think I know what the problem is. You think it's because one is Leafy and the other is his buddy?
Yeah, probably.
That's probably what it is. That's what I was thinking too. I guess we'll just never fucking know what motivates these assholes.
Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But honestly, right now, from where I'm standing, YouTube, it doesn't look good. And if anyone wants to call me a racist because of that, which I'm goddamn not, then so be it.
I don't. Yeah, well,
He's
you
trying
know.
to act like he's a martyr for something. He's not shit.
Dude, he's doing
Shut
what
up.
Ackman was doing.
Yeah, why do these people do this? They're like, "Oh, I'm gonna take on the sins of the world." Shut up, dude. You're just some fat idiot on the internet.
It's
Like,
so
fuck off.
fake. It's so clearly
Well,
fake, and I hate when people buy into it.
No, it's stupid because there's things like, oh, this platform, like fucking, it'd be fine without me if I get my fucking mission accomplished and shit. I'm gonna be on the other fucking channel. He's still on YouTube, by the way. You can sub to his other channel if you want to. I don't want to.
Pac-Man put himself up on the cross for the gays. Now Rich is doing it for black people. So
I know. Jesus Christ.
Hey, look. Rich is speaking for the entire black community here. Okay?
While also blaming YouTube for not taking action against the black creator.
Yes. Because as king of the black people, it is on him to make sure he weeds the weakest members out of the community.
The Burger King.
The Burger King of the black people.
Oh my goodness. Rich, no. Why is it so quiet? What happened?
Yeah, dude.
Happy
what?
Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth.
So my
everybody.
plan going forward is this. On this channel, I'll have highlights of my streams. Maybe if it's a news topic, even a controversial topic, I'll have it here. If it gets demonetized or limited ads, so be it. That's fine. But my...
Okay, you know what? He's basically just going to go to his streaming channel, and he still plans to upload to this channel. He just doesn't plan to do edited videos anymore.
Yeah, I mean, that just seems like he's cutting the work.
What a sacrifice! What a sacrifice! This man is giving so much! He's giving his entire channel! Except not really at all.
Dude, I've seen people with less subs that don't have the direct line to YouTube act like less of a bitch than this guy. Like, what the fuck? Like, does he think that nobody knows he has a YouTube partner or a direct line to YouTube in case something happens with his channel? Like, what the fuck?
Oh,
Are you serious?
Dude. Isn't Review Tech USA friends with the Mundane Matt? He is, right? The false flagger?
The Stone Lord, yes.
But Quantum TV is bad for false flag.
Yeah, like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I don't get it.
Look, here's the
Doesn't make any
thing.
sense.
You have Rick over here who also believes in false flagging people.
Did you call him Rick? Did you call him Rick? Rick?
I called him Rick
I'm sorry.
because, like, I don't
That's
want to
fine.
call him Rick.
That's fine.
Okay.
Rich, he's fake.
That's
he's poor. He has poor character.
I thought you were gonna say he has poor class. I was like, wow.
Yeah, that too.
Really?
That
Tell
too.
us more about how you don't like the poor.
I
Oh,
don't
I
like
hate the poor. They're dirty. No, I'm kidding.
I hate that shit, dog. I mean, like, I don't mind it, but like, dude, it gets stuck in my head after that shit happens. It's annoying.
I know, it's so bad.
Yeah.
So bad.
Like, I'm playing Assassin's Creed and I just fucking air killed somebody. And I just...
Dude, it was like that one time where you just like randomly, it was just silent and you're like, Brad Jenna. It's like really
That's funny.
Yeah.
The main focus is going to be live streaming, whether it be on RTU streams or I go over to Twitch, which I have a partnership on Twitch. Again, I'll have both linked below in the description, and I'll go from there. You know, when I started doing YouTube back in 2013, everyone told me that I was nuts. This is not a safe option. And again, now, almost a decade later, when people realize what I'm doing with Review Tech USA, because I'm very angry at what happened here, because I am not a bullier, I am not a TOS abuser. They're telling me I'm nuts again.
Bullshit.
What are you doing? You just hit 1 million subscribers. This is why. Just be safe. Just do as you're told. No, I'm not doing as I'm told.
Yeah,
Rebel!
There'll be the
You
occasional.
can feel the fires of liberation deep within
Rebel!
his belly.
Until I get an apology from YouTube.
Oh boy.
I'm not doing it. Because now think
he's fed up. He's had enough.
You have set a precedent that not only
We're not gonna take
cherry
it.
pick when you actually
No, we ain't gonna take it.
If it's for a person for whatever reason that you want to protect, or you don't feel like enforcing the TOS against them, that the people who call out the people who are violating
He's still
TOS,
fucking going.
not only will
Okay.
something not be done, they may be punished. And I'm supposed to just be okay with that?
Yes, you bitch.
No,
You always
I
have
know I'm
been.
still on YouTube, and a lot of people are like, Rich, that's
Well, I
like
get
saying that
paid,
you're going to
yes.
boycott a grocery store, and but you're just going to still buy milk there. Valid point, but here's the thing. I get to be who I truly am, even on YouTube when I live stream.
Oh my
For
god.
the past 8 days.
Go fuck yourself.
Every word that's come out of my mouth
That doesn't make any
you
sense.
and YouTube
I don't know
has
what the
been
fuck that
dead
means.
for a very long time.
I get to be
I can't
myself
stand
on
for this. This
YouTube.
is something that
Look,
I
here's
have
the
to do, not
thing.
only
Here's the
for my
thing.
own
When you're fat
livelihood,
and you're
so
fighting
I
for a
can be
cause, you
me
don't have to
and
make
be
sense.
who I truly am, which is what
When
made
you're
people
fat, you
subscribe
can't
to me.
fight.
You got to
What
do
are you
this for this
talking
damn
about?
platform.
I don't know.
What's it gonna become? Just a bunch of videos of
Dude,
Fortnite.
pause it.
and
Just a
Minecraft?
bunch of
No,
mindless
look.
babble.
He's trying to make a valid point about what a fucking loser he is.
Dude, he is going all over the fucking place. He's like, they took the U out of YouTube, but I could be like the real me on YouTube.
I can be the real
sense?
me, but they took it away. Oh my god! Like, what the fuck?
Damn.
I saw
Like,
people
you know,
going
I
like,
think-
you know, Rich goes hard in this video. It's like
Dude,
head first into concrete.
Listen. After the sentence he said, he's like, oh, everyone tells me like, oh, it's like you're boycotting a grocery store, but you only go there to buy milk. After that sentence, it's nothing but word salad. Like, he's just going on and on. He's like, well, you know what? I could be the real me here, but like, it's been a long time since.
But they took the you out of YouTube. How can you be the me then?
Yeah,
How could
and
you
then
be
he
the
goes,
real you if they've like taken
yeah,
that
he goes,
away?
he's like, but then I could be the real me while I stream, and that's what attracted people to me and shit. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, fucking, so you're sending people to your other channel.
You're never gonna ever take away from me.
A liar, dude. I hate this guy.
Dude, he should have played that fucking Pink song in the background of this video.
You know, all these guys go after
so
quartering
he
as
should
being
have
like
played
this
that shit.
grifter and shit, but like, bro, they got nothing on this motherfucker right now.
Crazy.
He's like, he's like raking it in. It's fucking great.
Yeah,
he should have had Born This Way playing in the background of this.
Yeah, some shit like that. He needs some like old school fucking. You know what? You know what they should have played? That fucking song that they played every time you graduated from like school. Like, what is that? Oh my god, Crow! You know what I'm
Pomp
talking
and
about, right?
Circumstance.
Is that what it is?
A Pomp and
It's
Circumstance.
It's like Friends Forever. That shit. Like, you know that song? It's supposed to be really sad.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's a terrible song.
Yeah. Yeah, they should play. He should play that shit in the background, dude.
Why?
Like, you know, as if he's gonna go away and never see anybody again, dog. Like, it's very fucking dramatic, just like that song. So like,
believe
fucking,
it.
he demands an apology, but this is basically just go to my other channel if you want content. This is like an update video, but it's very dramatic.
Yep.
Fantastico.
Cutting through sand so kids watch it because that's where advertisers want to slap their ads all over. That's not YouTube then. Everyone might as well just go off and watch regular network TV, just like they did in the 90s and 2000s. I don't really know what to say right now.
What's he talking about?
I'm
What are you talking
very
about?
frustrated, but I can't.
He's
back
very
down.
frustrated.
I got to stand up to this, and if it
He's
means
got to
that
stand up to this.
I'm not fit for the YouTube platform
If it
anymore,
means he's not fit for the
that's their
YouTube
choice.
platform,
But I've let
he
my
gonna make
feelings be
another
known,
channel, bitch.
and it had to
He's
be said.
complaining about putting
If you wanna
ads on
continue
shit,
to
but that's
follow
how he
me and
gets
support
paid.
me,
What the
please
fuck's he talking
subscribe
about?
to me over on RT.
Please subscribe to my other channel, guys.
And the best thing you could do, if you can, is become a member on my
Hold on, here, actually, I'll cover it for him. The best thing you can do is just not sub.
Well, like, fucking Pro, listen, did you hear what he said? He's like something about YouTube and they put ads on it. It's not really YouTube. Ads is how he makes his money. He's like, you should go back to watching fucking TV. Like, this whole fucking rant that doesn't make any sense. Like, everything he's saying doesn't make sense. I don't know what he's talking about.
secondary channel, RTU streams, but there'll be a link to becoming a member below in the description as well. This had to be said. It may bite me in the ass, but so be it. I didn't get where I got to by being scared and staying safe.
No, you got it by being a weasel, stabbing people in the back and flagging them, you lying little bitch.
Actually, he did play safe. He just told you in this video for like, what, 10 years?
Yeah, he's doing it right now.
He's doing it right now. Yeah, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, God, man. So sad.
Well, guys, you know how my editor said I never had monetization problems? That's because I pivoted all my content and things I don't want to talk about. That's the definition of playing it safe. I don't want to do anything YouTube would have a problem with. Okay, all right, you said it, nobody else did.
Review Tech USA, the firebrand of YouTube.
Hey. You know, look, there's a lot of people on YouTube right now that are nowhere near Rich's, mass.
Class.
No, mass.
This video didn't even have to be made. Like, what was he updating? Before it's like, I'm mad. Update. I'm still mad.
I'm angry and I'm fed up and I've had enough.
Just a quick way to get fucking monetization before he took off to his second channel. He could have literally just tweeted, follow me on my second channel for content. Right? And put it in his community post. He could have did that instead of making this fucking long-winded video.
Or he could have just done it on his streaming channel.
Yeah.
That's what it's for there now.
Fantastico.
Fantastic.
What else are we going over, Crow? What are you doing?
Let's see here. We can talk about how men are no longer allowed to compete in women's swimming athletics competitions.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yep. So progress. Women's sports will stay women's sport. Oh my god. Used to know people get like pissed off. I saw like some of the comments in here. They were fucking great. Here we go. Why do we separate athletes by gender? Strength, right? What about smaller men? What about larger women?
What?
Ask yourself why we don't have co-ed sports with everything broken up into weight classes. Why we keep a wall between men's and women's sports.
What kind of fucking LSD rambles are you reading right now? This sounds like LSD diaries.
I mean, do they really want women to suffer broken arms, collarbones, and shins and everything if we just threw them into the football field with the boys? Just saying. It's like standing on a set of train tracks and not moving when the train's coming at you. And you're gonna get pile drive real hard, and you ain't gonna survive.
So, like, isn't that basically because of the fucking the trans competitor who like broke records for the women's swimming team in the Olympics? Is that what this is about?
Okay, so this is Leah Thomas. I forget where she actually, but she's the one that in that one video, all the girls are like massively trailing behind Leah, who's just lapping them repeatedly. It was an absurd spectacle.
Right.
Is that it? Do you have another question? What you stop talking?
I was just like, yes or no. Like, was it yes or no? And you're like, this is the thing that they.
I gave you the information.
I was like, is this about that person? And you're like, this is the fucking thing.
Okay, all right. Let's just talk about this guy.
What was the steak one?
I don't know. Why don't they just make a division? Why don't they just make like a trans division? So that way
my
they
gosh! Can we talk about the guy who said you're fucking acting like we want to show kids porn or something? And then he was a high school teacher who got arrested for sending CP to.
Oh, you're talking about that thing? Yeah, fucking fine. You're the one who brought up the other thing. You know what, dude? Fuck this shit.
Well, people kind of get like the basics of it. We can.
Is this Mr. Aloha?
Huh?
Is this the from Hawaii?
Yeah, okay. So this is the socialist high school teacher fighting for a better society for my students to graduate into. Artist, dancer, singer, photographer, writer, creative educator. I like how that's the last thing on here for the teacher. Lives in Hawaii. Oahu substitute teacher charged with distribution of CP. Yep. It's funny though. It's just really funny. You kind of go through this guy. Well, I don't know if it, but like there's a ton of shit like that. It's
like Pizza Guy all over again.
Guys, does anybody know who Taylor Lorenz is?
How can you fucking not at this point? Even if you don't know, you've heard of this person.
Yes, true. So this is Matthew Iglesias. I hear he's the founder for some digital media site. But he made a joke about how he got COVID. He made a joke about it. And that was it. It was a dad joke on top of everything else. Frankly, I think the virus should respect Father's Day more than this. Wow. How evil. Taylor Lorenz, who is shining bright amongst a sea of disappointments. I'm glad it's a joke for you, Matt, and that you're lucky enough to get access to great care. But for those who have had their lives destroyed by the virus, and who have had to have loved ones die from or suffer with LC, it's not funny. Hope you can have a little more empathy, especially today.
Liberal? What's going on?
I'm reading Taylor Lorenz. It's fucking great.
Oh, dude, she is fucking nuts.
This dude is like, no. Hold on, I gotta keep going through this. This dude goes like, hi Taylor, can I joke about it? This is me. He posted a photo when he first got up. So he was in a 41-day coma. Nearly died multiple times. And literally says, you have a choice. Crack jokes or let it destroy your mind. So I start joking and keep it up. That was it. Totally wholesome. Not even going for the throat. Not being a dick. Nothing. And this is how she responded. There's a big difference, by the way, joking about your own condition at your own expense and joking at the expense of others. especially those who are suffering. Continually minimizing an illness that is still devastating so many is harmful. I encourage you to learn about lateral ableism.
Okay, brain dead. The dude in the first post was literally joking about how he got the coof.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But it's not sensitive because other people suffer. So you got to check your privilege. Or I don't know what Taylor's talking about this time.
Dude,
He's always
she's
on some dumb shit.
schizophrenic.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
I like how the guy actually responded to her. That was great. Dear God, I am half crippled, fat, balding internet shitposter and still more likable than you. Fucking rage the fuck out of her.
Yeah, that was dope. That was the fucking.
That was fucking great.
In a while.
Yeah, but Taylor Lorenz. Okay, so she's really pissed off. She's denying that this is news and says everybody's making shit up. She got moved from, front page headlines to being a tech reporter. She says that's a lie. Her job title's the exact same. Okay, alright. You clearly haven't learned your lesson because you continue to lie. But I don't have anything else. That was it for the night, guys. I really do appreciate you guys being here. It was fun.
You didn't say how she's living in safety mode.
You also didn't say how she's a disgrace to her.
Dude, she's a disgrace to society. I can't believe people still aspire to be in her position.
Dude, she disgraces her ancestors. Like, they're very disappointed, I'm sure.
Wow. You brought up ancestors, man. That's fucked up.